The food industry is packed full of career opportunities. I'm Emma Peterson, and join me to explore one of the many areas in the world of food processing, technology, and safety.
Individuals in the food industry work hard every day to ensure that our grocery store shelves are stocked with a variety of different bread products. But we can still make these same breads at home. Sourdough bread is popular due to its unique tangy flavor. It is different than normal bread in that it uses a sourdough starter in place of dry yeast granules. Sourdough starter is a mixture of flour and water that over time collects yeast and bacteria from the environment. The yeast inside of the sourdough starter eat sugars in the flour and create carbon dioxide in a process called fermentation. This carbon dioxide creates visible bubbles in the starter. Bacteria in the sourdough starter also ferment sugars in the flour, creating the characteristic tangy flavor of sourdough bread products. When making sourdough bread at home, the sourdough starter, flour, and water are first combined. Then, the bread sits overnight in the refrigerator to activate the starter and hydrate the flour. The next morning, the salt and remaining flour are added to the mixture. Everything is kneaded together into a smooth dough. The dough is shaped into a ball and placed in a bowl to rise until doubled in size. This increase in size is a result of the yeast eating sugars in the flour and creating more carbon dioxide. Next, the dough is shaped into its final bread shape and left on a baking sheet to rise again. Finally, the risen dough is baked. After baking, the yeast and bacteria have finished their job and fermentation stops. Now, all that's left is to enjoy.